Hi, I'm Dave Cassilo of cleveland.com, and we are really excited because we've got a group of the Nordonia football players are coming in to send in their National Signing Day letters. They're about to fax it in. They're going to come up from behind me right now. Nordonia, as you know, was the state runner-up in Division II, so they had a terrific season, and obviously you need a good senior class to get that done. And they're starting off what is a great day in signing day coverage at cleveland.com. We're going to have high school shows at 9, 11, and 1, 9, 1, and 3. Ohio State shows at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. And you can go online all day. We've got campus stops. We're going to be at Nordonia later. We're going to be at St. Edward, Menor, the Senate schools, Lorraine, just to name a few, Hudson as well. And we're going to have a big chart up on our website with every single commit for football and every school that we get in for every sport. So we're going to get things started here. I've got the Nordonia football team behind me. As you can see, here we go. We got 6 guys all headed to play big-time college football. And I guess we're just going to get things started right away. Justice, you want to do the honors here? Justice is headed to Michigan State. Before we fax this in, Justice, how are you feeling right now?
I'm speechless. It's just a dream come true. I'm loving it. Loving being around these guys. I'm going to miss them.
Now, when you were going through this process, you obviously decided on Michigan State. The season ended. How much have you been sort of itching for this moment to just make it official?
Every day, just counting down the days, had a countdown. It's probably going to go off in an interview, but yeah, I've been loving this day. I've been dreaming about it my whole life.
All right, great. So why don't you step up and do the honors here? All right. Justice will be headed to East Lansing here, and if we just look on there, you can hit the fax.
You got to teach us how to use a fax machine.
I think I had to teach myself at this dated technology. This is Jeff Fox, coach of Nordonia. Here we go. Justice is signing right now. Justice has his mom here with him. They're signing the national letter of intent right now, and Justice will be headed up to East Lansing, where he will play in the Big Ten Conference. So we'll be seeing a lot of him on TV and playing a big team from our area as well. Justice had a terrific year on the defensive line. He's got a lot of skills to get to the quarterback, and he'll bring a lot of defensive presence to that line for Michigan State. We'll see him a little later, but Justice's teammate, Denzel Ward, is headed to Ohio State, so the two will be able to play against each other, and they were on the defensive side of the football together at Nordonia. So they're going through the process now, signing the letters, and then they will fax them over up to East Lansing, which will officially begin his trek to trying to give the Spartans a national title.
Whatever you want to do. You're good.
As I said earlier, a big day of coverage at cleveland.com. We'll be at Menor, Senate schools, Lorraine, Hudson, St. Edward, Nordonia, and St. Ignatius. Justice will be the first of 6 players to go through this process here on cleveland.com. You can see the other 5 behind Justice right now, and we'll make sure to talk with them and see them go through their process. Nordonia this year was undefeated in the regular season and then made it all the way to the Division II state title game. All right, the process is ready to begin. So go fax here, and then 9-1, and then a number. Typing in that 517 East Lansing area code now, and then the start button. And just like that, it's official. Justice, why don't you introduce your mom here?
This is my mom. She's been with me the whole time through this, helped me through school and everything.
How are you feeling right now as, Justice makes it official?
I am very excited for him. Very proud moment, and for all of these boys. He's really worked hard.
What did we've heard from Justice about what he enjoyed about Michigan State, but what did you enjoy when you were up there visiting the campus?
Michigan State was a beautiful campus. Meeting everyone there, the coaches, the wives, the teachers, the academic support, it was well received.
And what does it mean to you? It's not too far. You can make that trek up to Michigan and be able to see him play, and then see him a lot when he comes around Ohio State and University of Michigan.
Oh yes, it's fantastic. So we'll catch the home games and away games any way we can. It'll be nice to have him close.
All right, Justice, any final words for Michigan State Nation right now?
Go green.
All right.
Oh, wait.
All right, next up, why don't we bring Dylan over here? Dylan, first off, a terrific season with Nordonia, and just tell us a little about where you're headed now when you're submitting this letter of intent.
I'm going to Fordham University in New York City. Very excited to have this opportunity. Can't wait to get up there.
Now, Fordham, what was it about the school that you really stuck out to you?
Not only is it like in New York City, like the opportunities, but they have a lot of internships and they set you up for the future, and I was really intrigued by that.
Now, Fordham, it's a school in 1AA or FCS, and they've produced some great talent. I believe Josh Skeleton, the quarterback who was on the Arizona Cardinals, so they've pumped out a lot of NFL talent recently. What did you like about how the coaching staff was going to develop you?
They had like a specific plan for me, and I really liked that. Like they had a specific plan to see how they could best utilize my talent specifically for me, and I was really impressed with that.
And same question I asked Justice earlier, but how much have you sort of been waiting for this moment, waiting for since the season ended, just to get it done and get it over with here?
Oh yeah, the recruiting process, it's a great thing, but it can get stressful, and it's just a relief to finally call this place home for officially.
All right, great. Well, we're going to move over here in a little bit. We're just getting the fax machine together here for your big moment. Tell me, what's it going to be like being in New York City?
When I took my first visit there, I was a little starstruck, but I definitely could see myself being out there for good.
Have you ever been in New York City before you visit?
No, that was my first time going out there for this visit.
All right, great. And what do you think you're going to be studying at Fordham if you've made the decision?
Political science.
Political science. Great. All right, so we're going to take you over to the fax machine now. Tell me, who do you have with you here today for this big moment?
My mom, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Well, we'll let you, if you haven't signed already, get things going. Do you need a pen or anything?
No, we are good.
All right, good to go. So basically what we're going to do here is you're going to type in 91 and then the area code and the number, and then it will be official. As you can see here, Dylan is in the Fordham colors in his sweater here. The number is typed in, so you'll want to feed the paper face up. Yep.
But no, face up with the head
Like
up.
that, yep. So logo first.
And push it down in. Hit start. Yeah, it'll stop.
You can just leave it right there. And then you can hit the start button. And once these go in, officially a member of the Fordham football team. There you go. All right, Dylan, just 1 second. How did it feel to, put those papers in and make it official?
It was a relief. I'm so excited to start this new journey in my life. Can't wait to get after it.
Great. And Debbie, just tell me what this entire process was like and how proud you are of your son right now.
Oh, his dad and I are very happy, very proud, very pleased. It was a great moment.
And what did you like about Fordham and, sending Dylan off to the big city?
I like the fact that even though they're in the big city, it's still secluded. It's relatively smaller college, and I think it was a great fit. The coaches were very nice. The campus was beautiful, and the education will be great. So.
Great. Well, Dylan, last thing, anything to say to Fordham right now?
Go Rams. Go Rams.
All right, great. Next up, we're going to bring quarterback David Murray over here. David, before we get started, just tell me a little where you're headed, why you made that decision, and what we're about to do here.
I'm going to Ashland University. It was a great fit financially and great academic school, and and all that stuff, and it's close to home, which is good. So I can catch Nordonia games next year and see my family and stuff because I'm very big into family and stuff. So it was an all-around great choice and a good school. So
What do you think you bring to Ashland?
just I believe that Ashland has a great football program and great tradition. So I think I could go there and just add to that and be a great player to them in the future.
And you've shown, I mean, you're a winner, so I'm sure that appealed to the Ashland program, right?
Yeah, I hope to go in there and compete for the job this year and lead league championships and everything to Ashland next year. So.
And David was our cleveland.com Offensive Player of the Year for football. And let's get things started here. Did you have anyone with you?
Yeah, my mother, Cynthia.
Okay, great. Yeah. Cameo appearance by Coach Jeff Fox there. All right. Do you need a pen or anything? Okay. Oh,
I already signed it earlier.
great. David had a terrific season at quarterback. As I mentioned, he was the cleveland.com Offensive Player of the Year. Really, I think, I don't know the exact number, but it was over 60 touchdown passes this year, and he was just a machine in a clockwork offense. All right, this we just got to wait for that last one to finish sending it. Yeah. So while I have you here, Cynthia, just tell me what it's been like, raising David and taking this next step in his life.
We're extremely proud of David. He's had a phenomenal year. He's done great academically and obviously in football. So we're really proud of him and looking forward to this next stage of his life with him.
And he was talking about how Ashland is so close by, so you'll be able to see him. Why does that appeal to you?
We've enjoyed watching him do everything over the years, so we're really excited to be able to drive down and get to see him still play football. That's kind of a dream of ours, so we're really excited that he chose Ashland so we can be a part of that.
Great. I think it's all ready to go here. So 9-1 and then the number, and then you just hit start. All right. It goes through and the cap goes on. And David is headed to Ashland. David, that's a big smile on your face. Just tell me how you're feeling right now.
I feel excited and I'm really excited to start and start this next journey in my life. So
what's important to you? Ashland doesn't start. You still got a couple more months of high school. Are you just taking it all in and enjoying being a high school student while you can?
I'm going to try to enjoy these last 3 months and hang out with these guys because we've been a family all year, and we got to finish the senior year and prom and all that stuff. So
great. And just any words for Ashland you'd like to send out right now?
Go Eagles, Bird Gang.
All right, great. Why don't we next let's bring up the Ohio State commit, Denzel Ward, wearing a very fresh bow tie. Denzel, before we get into going through the process here, national champions, just tell me what it was like watching that game and how you feel about the program.
It was just exciting knowing that school that I'm going to in the future won a national championship. So hopefully I could go there and we could do it again.
Now, tell me, what was it like? You had the national semifinal, the first year of the playoff, then you had the championship game. I mean, what was it like in the Ward household while this was all going on? Were you nervous all the time? I mean, for your new teammates and all that?
Really, I was just trying to stay calm during the whole process. But it was exciting, definitely.
Have you talked to Coach Meyer since day one?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Meyer and Coach Combs a lot throughout the whole process.
Great. Now, tell me, we talked a lot in the past about it, but why Ohio State?
I love the coaches. Coach Combs, he got a lot of enthusiasm. Coach Meyer, I feel like they have a nice game plan set up for me, so I felt like this was the best fit for me.
All right, great. Well, Denzel, he was our Defensive Player of the Year on cleveland.com, and we can just walk right over right now. And, yeah, you can put it in that way. And then you can put the other one on top. And I think you're going to do this number. All right, so 9-1 and then a number. Denzel is just a lockdown corner. A lot of teams just didn't even throw his way in games, and he'll add to a great defense at Ohio State. You press start. All right, so Denzel officially headed to be a member of the Buckeyes. What are you looking forward to most about heading down to Columbus?
Definitely just getting to work in and learning the system and then working for a spot on the team.
And it was a great season for Nordonia. You talked a lot to me about, proving that it was a winning program and proving that you could fit in. Just could you elaborate a little more on what the season meant to proving that you were going to be a great part of the Buckeyes?
Yeah, it meant a lot. The coaches did a great job of getting us the film and helping us study our opponents. And coming out on Friday night, we did what we had to do and made it to the state championship.
And what do you have to say to everyone out of Ohio State right now?
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. And before you leave, can we just bring Justice in for a minute here? Denzel, come back a little. So we got Michigan State, we got Ohio State, last two Big Ten champions. So anything you want to say to Denzel as he just made this decision?
Won't miss playing with you, man.
All right, great. Well, these two are rivals now, but they'll always be friends, and we look forward to watching you two do battles. You'll be on unless Denzel, you take a couple of offensive snaps, you won't go face-to-face, but you'll be on the same field a couple times, so we look forward to it. All right, great. Well, next up, why don't we bring Nick over here? Nick, you got the James Madison gear on right now, a really strong FCS program. They've put together some great teams over the years. Tell me, what did James Madison, what stuck out to you about it?
After I got hurt in first day of training camp, they were the team one of the only teams that stuck with me the entire time. So I took that to heart, and it meant a lot to me, unlike other schools.
Now, talk a little about, Nordonia had a great season, but you did get hurt in the preseason. You were supposed to be a big part of that. What was it like going through the season?
Hard not playing for sure, but taking a different role and being a vocal leader and taking a different step in my life, just being vocal and helping out in leadership and whatnot. It was big.
How are you feeling right now, health-wise?
It felt like I never got hurt. If I could play a game right now, honestly.
And when you look at James Madison, their strong program in the Colonial Athletic Association, a conference that just churns out national title contenders each year in the FCS. What's it going to be like playing for that program?
When I went down there, it's hyped. I can't wait. It's a different experience, nothing I've ever seen before, so I'm ready to get started.
All right, why don't we step up here and get started here with your letter of intent. You can feed it in through the top. Yeah, just lay it there. That's good enough. And then you want to put both in. And then you're going to want to send it to this number, so 91 and then the number. Fax first. There you go. Sometimes old technology can be the most complicated. And then the green button is when you're all ready to go. Great. And then, Nick, who do you have? Oh, well, congratulations. Nick, who do you have here with you?
I got Queen Nicole, it's my mom right here.
All right, great. Queen Nicole, how do you feel about, you're a queen. How do you feel about having a Duke right here?
Blessed. He's been an awesome son, and we're very proud and, glad that he's made it this far, and we just look forward to all the awesomeness going forward. So.
I'm sure, when Nick got hurt in the preseason, you were a little worried about recruiting and all that type of stuff. Just how grateful are you that it all worked out at the end?
Like again, we're blessed that he kind of kept us together. He had a great positive attitude. He was there on the sidelines supporting his team the entire way, and and he stood there and was a great support system. So, we're proud. We're proud. We're glad that James Madison stuck by him, and we think it's a great opportunity.
Great, and you got the purple on as well, so an exciting day. Nick, when you look at James Madison just one more time, anything you want to tell all the Dukes fans out there?
Get ready. We've got a young class coming in that's going to make some noise.
All right. Nick, just a terrifying defensive end, set the single-season record for sacks as a junior, and he'll be a big boost to James Madison, so congratulations. All right, now we'll save the biggest for last here with Cameron Bell, who's headed to Toledo. Cameron, a terrifying imposing offensive lineman. I couldn't imagine being a defender, having to get by you to get to the quarterback. Cameron, tell me, what do you bring to Toledo? Why was this a school for you?
They got a great program up there. They MAC West Championship last year, and we'll get another one this year. But it was a great place to be right now. They got a lot going on.
Now, was this a very difficult decision? How was the recruiting process for you?
No, it wasn't very difficult. I kind of knew right away that Toledo was kind of the place I wanted to be. So it's kind of just it's a great school, and I'm happy to go there.
One of a lot of players who is going to be close to home. What did that mean to you?
It's excellent, getting able to see my parents every weekend because, I love my mother, love my father dearly. And, just being able to play football in my home state of Ohio that I love.
Great. All right, well, why don't we go send this letter in? Cameron's got it all filled out. Who do you have here next to you right now?
This is my mother, Kim.
All right. Well, what you do is type in 91 and then this number. And then you hit the big green button, and we'll make it official here. All right, there you go. Now tell me, how did it feel to put on that hat and officially join Toledo?
It feels excellent. It's a great opportunity, and I'm truly blessed.
And, obviously a big moment for the family. How are you feeling right now in this really important day?
You know what? We are so proud of Cameron, and we love Toledo. What impressed me most about Toledo, they always use the word we. It was never I. It was never you. They emphasized the word we. They truly are a team, and that's what brought it home for us. May I also take a moment to give a special shout out to Coach Fox and to Rob Eckenrode. They've been true leaders through this whole situation for us, and we need to express our appreciation to them.
Great. Well, I think obviously they're such an important part of the program, so let's all, when we look at Nordonia, all thank them. And it seems like, without them, we wouldn't have this many players here right now. I asked Cameron about it, just having him close to home and being able to see all of his games. What does that mean to you?
We will be in Toledo every weekend, or wherever they're playing, we'll be there.
Great. And Cameron, anything to say to Toledo right now?
TOL. There you go.
Why don't we, before we sign off here, can we bring in Coach Fox? Coach, you got 6 guys behind you with college hats on right now. How does that make you feel?
It feels great. It's really cool that they've used football as an avenue to create a great opportunity to get a college education, and that's our message to them, is now the work begins. So we're excited for them to start the next chapter of their life and go compete and, hopefully earn a degree and, make us proud. It's great people that are part of the whole Nordonia community, and like she just said, it's we. It's really cool that these 6 get to sign at that level. We have 5 other teammates that are looking to play Division III college football, and 22 seniors overall that are going to go on and do great things in whatever they pursue in life. So it's been a lot of fun this season, and it's why you do what you do, to set these guys up for success off the field going forward.
When they go through this recruiting process, what is your role? How do you try to help?
I joke that I'm their secretary. Really, it's just a lot of that. It's handling, making sure that the transmission went through, and texting the coach on the other end and make sure they receive it, and a lot of that, passing on voicemails and everything when the college coaches recruit them, and just a lot of management type things. But it's really them. They're the young men that are capable and have earned these opportunities, and this was all their decision. And I'm really proud about how they've gone about this process with all the hype and all the different things about flipping. All of these guys have gone through this process with integrity, and have all stuck with that first school they committed to. So I'm real proud of how these guys have represented themselves, their families, and our whole team. So it's really cool.
And the last question for you: you had a terrific season, and you had some great moments in that, but a lot of great moments today. How do you feel when you see a player sign that letter or put on the hat?
It's really cool. It's more cool seeing their family, seeing the little siblings hanging out over here, and the moms getting to come in and take part of it, because it's a really great opportunity, and that's when you realize how important this is in their educational process.
Great. All right, a big day for Nordonia. We've got 6 of their players right here. We'll be down at their signing day ceremony later today. Just an exciting process for all the players involved at all the schools in Northeast Ohio and across the country. Keep it locked at cleveland.com for more coverage all day long from National Signing Day.